Chapter 34 of Numbers begins with a direct command from God to Moses. The Israelites on the cusp of entering Canaan are to divide the land among their tribes. This division, however, is not arbitrary. God meticulously outlines the boundaries of their inheritance. This divine decree underscores the sacred nature of the land, marking it as a gift, a responsibility, and a symbol of the covenant. The chapter then proceeds to delineate these boundaries with remarkable precision. Starting from the southernmost point, the text guides us along the borders, naming landmarks and geographical features. This detailed description reflects a deep familiarity with the terrain, suggesting a level of knowledge that would have been essential for a people about to claim and occupy this territory. The boundaries encompass a region stretching from the wilderness of Zin, bordering Edom in the south, to the entrance of Hamath in the north. The eastern border follows the Jordan River, while the western boundary reaches the Mediterranean Sea. Within these limits lie diverse landscapes, from fertile valleys to arid deserts, reflecting the ecological richness of the region. The southern border, as outlined in Numbers 34, begins at the southern tip of the Dead Sea. It then traces a line southward, encompassing the ascent of Akrabim and extending to Zin. From there it turns northward, passing Kadesh Barnea and reaching Hazaradar. This southern boundary encompasses the arid regions bordering Edom, a land often associated with wilderness and challenge in biblical narratives. Moving northward, the border continues to the Brook of Egypt, a significant geographical marker often identified with the Wadi el-Arish in the Sinai Peninsula. This brook serves as a natural boundary between the territories. This western boundary encompasses the coastal plain, a region known for its fertility and strategic importance. The text then describes the northern boundary, extending eastward from the Mediterranean towards Mount Hor. From Mount Hor, the border follows a series of landmarks including Lebo Hamath and Zedad. This northern boundary encompasses a region of hills and valleys strategically important for controlling trade routes and access to resources. Finally, the border descends eastward, reaching the Jordan River. This eastern boundary, following the Jordan River, stretches southward from the Sea of Chinnereth to the Dead Sea. The Jordan River, a prominent geographical feature in the region, forms the eastern boundary of the Promised Land as described in Numbers 34. This river, flowing southward from the Sea of Chinnereth, also known as the Sea of Galilee, to the Dead Sea, holds immense symbolic and practical significance. Its waters, essential for life and agriculture, nourished the land and sustained its inhabitants. The Jordan River also served as a natural barrier, separating the Israelites from the lands and peoples to the east. This separation had both strategic and symbolic implications. It underscored the distinct identity of the Israelites and their divinely ordained role within the region. To the west, the Promised Land reached the Mediterranean Sea, a vast expanse of water connecting diverse cultures and civilizations. This access to the sea held immense potential for trade, exploration, and cultural exchange. The Mediterranean coastline provided opportunities for maritime activity, connecting the Israelites to a wider world. Comparing the boundaries delineated in Numbers 34 with the geographical extent of modern-day Israel reveals both similarities and differences. Modern Israel occupies a significant portion of the land described in the biblical text. The Jordan River still forms a major part of its eastern border, and the Mediterranean Sea defines its western limit. However, the northern and southern boundaries of modern Israel differ significantly from those outlined in Numbers 34. Modern Israel's northern border extends further north than the biblical description, encompassing areas such as the Golan Heights. In the south, modern Israel's border falls short of the areas described in Numbers 34, including the Sinai Peninsula. These discrepancies highlight the complexities of history, politics, and territorial claims that have shaped the region over centuries. The boundaries outlined in Numbers 34 carry profound theological significance. They represent the fulfillment of God's covenant with Abraham, a covenant promising land, descendants, and a special relationship with the divine. This promise, passed down through generations, shaped the Israelites' self-understanding and their relationship with the land. The land in this context becomes more than just a physical territory. It represents divine favor, blessing, and the fulfillment of a sacred oath. The meticulous description of the boundaries reinforces the idea of a chosen people inheriting a chosen land, a land designated by God and bestowed upon them as a sign of their unique status. This theological understanding of the land has had a profound impact on Jewish thought and identity throughout history. It has fueled a deep connection to the land, a connection that transcends mere possession and speaks to a profound sense of belonging and purpose. Are you ready for the next chapter? Just click here to go straight to it.